little dude. Yeah, you. Hey, little dude. You been talking real reckless on this motherfucking internet, homie. You know what I'm saying? You can love it or hate it, but you gonna respect it. My name's Chatta. I go on, oh you know I go on. Festindos out the windows, hard as fuck with Zoe and shit soft. You pussy motherfuckers up in you bitches, I break that dick off. The illest fresh up prison, I had you signing up for sick call. I been raw, we started in this game since the kickoff. I stretch you out like big draws, I'm official, me and my pig dog. Jamin home, better pay my salad Friday, get your shit tossed. The money don't make your boss, you get knocked off if you ain't got balls. Y'all motherfuckers don't wanna see me. Please believe me, just give me one reason. The cock can squeeze it easy. I'm just all they internet beefing. Don't see I'm never catch your bitch and slipping, I'm slapping sleeping. You know what I mean? I ain't that guy you don't wanna try. My patience is up in the zone. Sniper 5, Facebook Live, assassination like Kennedy. Juvenile mode. So pound to put your ass up on the chop. See no cops, bringing that ass and bleach 'em up. Don't you fucking get me hot. I slide on top of the Austin Martin, dropping the concentrate. On bet your block and makes a lot. Stop a lie, need to stop. Whoa, now they trying to duck them 50 shots. Crowd serving the land in heavy metal rock. Fucking get me hot. Pass the tool to my hooligan on the spot. You act up, you end up blown up by the top. So it's blind to cover it off. Some road to blocks and all black, just like the swats. Got project shot from the Scots to large mop. If you fucking get me hot, that bushy jury you be in, old skinny car. Suck, I take a shit out on your bins. Opposite that boy that's been win ever since my niece turned 10. So first day out, ain't need no voucher. Still on the couch with twin. It's 3 things I never seen before. Virgin hope, UFO outside my door. And the clown with a job, but still a hobo. Online gangsta bitch in person, you a no-show. Let's stay on the road, driving them trucks, come fuck boy, you don't know. So keep do yellow, dress up, they keep pimping you. Things that you do. My love is over 100 with wasted pistols on the Gucci. You can talk that talk, but really ain't about no spilling with no Subaru. Don't make me be who I used to, and up for 2 scoops on your fruit loop. 2 yet to bug out, my boat just swooping when I say so. Fucking child rape a wife, spray your shit like Mako. Cool tech, Bullaka, leaving them crippled in that halo. So much weather with them Draco, and shot pasta leaking Prego. Hot, slap on top of the Austin Martin, drop when I cock the Draco. Bet your block them bakes a lot. Stop a lie, I need to stop. Whoa, now they trying to duck them 50 shots. Crowd serving the lead, that heavy metal rock. Fucking get me hot. Pass the tool to my hooligan on the spot. Yeah, I can fully end up blown out by the dock. So it's blind to COVID off. Some bunch of blacks and all black, just like the swat. Got project shock from the Scots to large muck. If you fucking get me hot. This dude been all over the social media, man, talking shit about me. Oh, that's my brother. He did me wrong. He did. He dead. Man, tell them motherfuckers about them little girls you been molesting. You know what I'm saying? You got cats that to sell out you with you because you been molesting their kids, homie. You been looking at their kids real funny, homie. That's what motherfuckers need to be talking to you about. That's what they need to be asking you about. This dude soft as marshmallow. He get on that motherfucker hollering all this beat shit. That dude gonna call the police on y'all, homie. If y'all go over there and y'all flip over that nigga trash can, knock over all that garbage that's in his trash can, he gonna call the police on you. I'm telling you, he gonna hit 911 before y'all even come over there to his shit. He already know it. I'm telling you, he gonna give you a fucked up ass address. He gonna have y'all going to a wrong destination, hollering about his him. That's not him, homie. This dude is soft as marshmallows. You too little, homie. You can't fight, homie. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna shoot shit to bust a grape, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You all up in other motherfucker business, nigga. All the motherfuckers that I'm dealing with. You wanna have some say-so in my life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get you something about yourself, nigga. Get some substance about yourself. Stop acting like a bitch, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's what you acting like. You acting like a motherfucking bitch, homie. And that's what I'm saying. This is the only time you will ever hear me say something, you know what I'm saying, that's coming at a motherfucking troll, nigga. That nigga's a troll. I don't know that nigga like that. Oh, he my brother. I'm not your fucking brother, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your motherfucking brother. And any motherfucker that's standing up behind him, goddamn me, shit, fuck y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm standing on all 10s, nigga. Representing this old shit, nigga, to the fullest. You know what I'm talking about? You can love it or hate it, nigga. My name's Chatta Pound, nigga. And I'm gonna be here. Shit. I appreciate y'all coming up in here, man. This is Zo Pound's Lounge, man. I'm Chatta Zo Pound, man. I'd like for y'all, man, to share this live. Share this live, man, with all the people that y'all can share it with. Tell y'all people to share the live with all the people that they can share it with, man. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get these numbers up, trying to get more people up in here, more viewers, you know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen. I was on TikTok last night. I had to call TikTok and stuff, man. I had just left one of my friends live, and I told her, I was like, man, I'll be back, you know? And so I left, and I think I went to the bathroom or something. And when I came back to get back on TikTok, they told me that I was permanently banned. Now, I ain't been live on TikTok
myself. I ain't been live in over a month. So I'm like, how am I permanently banned? And then they was like, you got too many violations. How can I violate when I ain't even been going live? I've been tapping and supporting other people live. So 9 times out of 10, see TikTok, the thing about TikTok, TikTok is sensitive. You know what I'm saying? You have haters that'll come up in there, man, and they can report your page in TikTok instead of them investigating what you done or anything. They'll just go ahead and block your page. That's one thing I don't like about TikTok. You know, they'll block your page, and I had over 12K, so it kind of hit me wrong. BG, man, what's good, homie? What it do? What it is? Salute to you too, homie. Uh, so yeah, they had said that they permanently banned my page, right? And with over 12,000 followers on their page. And I'm like, hold on, man. You know, I'm bringing money to you motherfuckers. Y'all can't just delete my page just because somebody mad and they trying to report and hating on me. You know what I'm saying? So we got everything back working. You know what I'm saying? We good. BG, yeah, I gotta send you a follow too. You know what I'm saying? Cause they just told me just blew my stuff up. But yeah, if you can see the background that I got right now, I want y'all to check out this background. This here's what I created. This here's what I created. And with this, I'm trying to get the me and the damn, I forgot the background still gonna be up there. I tried to blank that all the way out. So y'all gotta see this here when I'm gone. You know what I'm talking about? I tried to blank the whole thing out, but it ain't gonna show like that. So man, damn. I was trying to get y'all to see the background, but that right there, the background is the real Tony Montana mansion off of the movie Scarface. I know the guy that owned that, and right now it's up for sale for 35, not 35, 37,000. You know what I'm saying? So it's been up for sale for I say like a year now, you know, and nobody is still on the lease and for sale. So I'm trying to convince him. I'm not gonna say too much. I'm trying to convince him to let me open up a venture with him dealing with this. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna yield because he's paying over 400 to 500,000 in property taxes on this here property. So I'm like, man, let me get with you. I know what I could do with this here, man. You know what I'm saying? To yield you a whole lot of money to where you ain't got to come out of your pockets paying for something that's not producing money. That's a whole estate. That estate got to be an entity in itself. It got to bring in revenue on its own. You know what I'm saying? You don't let no house like that just sit up there. That's an iconic house, home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to talk to him, trying to really shake something up to try to get something going. Um, you said millions? No, no, it's the tax. You talking about the taxes for the property, right? The taxes for the property is 4 to 500,000. You know what I'm saying? 400 to 500,000. The property of the mansion that he's trying to sell it for is 37 million. That's what he's trying to sell it for. But the property taxes is 400 to 500,000. You know, so I'm trying to get with him and I actually try to see what we could do to turn this here, man, into an entity in itself, man, so that the mansion, man, this is an iconic mansion, homie, you know, and we trying to really use this mansion, you know what I'm saying, to really blossom, you know. And if he go along with my idea, we'll be at shit, I'll probably be owning that mansion within 5 to 6 years myself. I'll probably be up there, you know what I'm saying? So I just come up with different ideas, man, and try to link in with different people to try to expand what I have in my mind, you know what I'm saying? And if you got if you got the avenue and I got the brain to do so, let's put these two together. You know what I'm saying? And we can accumulate some off that alone. And that's what I've been talking to him about. But uh he still want to sell it, so I'm still like he still, it's been a year, so he's still holding on to it. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? I feel that I'm gonna have it sold, you know what I'm saying, in a little bit, you know. So I agree. I go with him, you know what I'm saying? But to be honest, I think he bought that mansion for 12 mil. You know what I'm saying? 12.3 mil, right? He's selling it for the price that they tried to sell it to him for, which was 40,000. So my thing is something going on with this mansion to where people realize that it's not selling for what they think it's going to sell for. And everybody get it and they trying to resell it for the same price that the first person tried to sell it, because the person he bought it from tried to sell it to him for 35, not 40. He tried to sell it to him for 35 mil. He said that the price was too high. He bought the mansion for 12 mil. He had the mansion and now he's trying to sell. I think he bought the mansion about back in like 2015. He's trying to sell the mansion for 37 million, close to 40 mil. And so he didn't went up 2 million from the price that they tried to sell it to him for, you know? So uh that's just, oh my God. My bad, homie. Let me try to get my homie back. Who was that? Became. I messed up, man, and knock you down, homie. If you watching this, let me see if I can get my partner back right quick. Let me see. Since general. Oh my God, I knocked my dude down, man. Yeah, I done knocked him down, man. I don't even know how to snatch him back up. Yeah, I done messed around, knocked my guy down. Let me see. Man, nah, I think it's good that I went on ahead and took it down, man. For one, anybody in here, man, I don't go to other people's pages like that. If people don't, if you're not really up there, I'm gonna say, if you're not known like that for 20,000, 30,000 subscribers, I really don't care about your page. I don't go on your page unless I rock with you like that. I know you like that. I go on your page and you know what I'm saying, see what you got going on. But the thing about social media, you're gonna always have people to talk about you. If they talking about you, that means you're relevant. You feel me? You relevant. If a person is talking about you, if a person want to say something about you, you relevant. So I'm not worried about what they saying, because these people, they looking at me as a factor. I'm not looking at them as a factor. I'm bringing up people like Young Thug. I'm bringing up people like Honeycomb Brazy and people like that. You know what I'm saying? People that's making millions in the game. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm not making millions in the game. So if people looking at me and being like, hey, say, check this out. You know, I'm gonna talk about him. You can talk about me all you want to, you know. So I hope my content with you shooting at me will get you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing negative to say about nobody, man, that's making content about me. You can do that all day. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I got a whole lot of people they got something to say. You know what I'm saying? Why don't y'all just click up? You know what I'm saying? Y'all come up with content. Y'all just put the content out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping on that. I don't care, you know? But anyway, like I was saying, man, I'm trying to, and then whoever that was in the comments, I know y'all seeing it right now. Whoever that was in the comments, he was like, man, damn this mansion talk. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this mansion talk, right? This mansion I'm talking about is making money, right? This is how social media trolls will try to defer you from what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here and I'm talking about money and I'm talking about investing and I'm talking about bridging with a multi-billionaire, right? And I got a cat that come up in my live and he get in the comments and he'll say, man, did you hear about what this man said about you on this page that I don't even know? I don't even know the dude said about you on this page. Fuck that mansion talk. You see how people minds is? People minds so throwed, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking money. I'm talking money on. You know what I'm saying? And these people talking about peanuts, homie. This is how messed up people is in this world, man. Controversy sell though. Controversy sell, homie. But yeah, this is what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to build this, create a lane to where this here got its own entity so that we can start producing money. You know what I'm saying? Within 5 to 6 years, I predict that, you know what I'm saying, if this here venture break out, I'd be owning that mansion. And I'd be doing all type of stuff with it. I had it, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even be living in it really. I wouldn't even be living in it. I just have it as a business. You know what I'm saying? And so, but anyway, I'm finna jump ship, talk about Nicki Minaj, man. You know, a friend of mine was like, man, on your page, on your live, you need to talk about the situation with Nicki Minaj. And I told her, I was like, Nicki Minaj ain't relevant no more. You know what I'm saying? Why would I talk about Nicki Minaj? You know what I'm saying? And so I went and looked into the thing of what she was talking about. Man, I wonder how in the hell 120 over 120 people, man, signed a petition to get Nicki Minaj deported back to Trinidad and Tobago. You know, these Nicki Minaj, she made a reference on there on somebody's platform where she was stating boys continue to be boys because she's against the same sex thing going on. So a whole lot of Democrats start coming at her about that. And that's a crazy thing about a lot of stuff that's going on in the culture, right? And here they trying to make and force you to accept everything. Whatever happened to the freedom of speech? A person can't speak freely. You got you can have people that can say whatever they want to say, but soon as they say little boys continue to be little boys, right? All hell break loose. All hell break loose on that. You know what I'm saying? And you have all type of Democrats that be trying to push this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They be mad at people for standing up against it. You know, to be honest, people do what they want to do, but don't try to force it on me. Don't try to force your beliefs on me because I don't believe like you. So my thing is it's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of blacks that go along with the Democratic Party feeling like, oh yeah, this is our party and this is nah man, that ain't what it was. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, those parties, now one of those parties was created with black folks in mind, or either people with melanated skin. They didn't create those policies, those cabinets and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Political cabinets with us in mind. Those was created to exclude us, to have authority over us. They just made it to where, okay, this here is moving this way, and they just conforming with time and how the shift changing in you know what I'm saying, over the years. They make you think that you got freedom when you really don't have none. How the hell you got freedom when you gotta pay property taxes for stuff that you supposedly own? You know what I'm saying? You got to pay a property taxes for your land that you own. And then when you own land, you have a thing called surface land and you have mineral rights. Just because you buy surface land don't mean you own the mineral rights. So now you got to go back and find out who the hell got the rights to your minerals that's up under your surface land. If you really want all of this land to be yours so that you could drill down here and try to extract riches that's potentially could be found. And so that's all I'm saying, you know. Uh a lot of people, they black people are some of the most intelligent, most strongest, most creative, you know what I'm saying? But Saying all of that, you know what I'm saying? We are also the easiest to be manipulated. You know, we the easiest people out of all other people to be manipulated. All the strengths that we got, the one thing that we don't have is being able to have our own mind and being like, nah, you know what I'm saying? We got some. I'm not talking about the some that is strong enough to think on their own accord. I'm talking about the masses, the many that outnumber the some. You know what I'm saying? They can think on their own accord. So I'm talking in general, not in individualism. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, like you got a lot of people, man, that try to manipulate you and get you to go different routes. You know what I'm saying with what you're doing. So, uh, me, I stopped that a long time ago. I'm growing. I'm building. I'm becoming something with myself. You know what I'm saying? Y'all coming in here, man. Y'all share this live. Y'all press this live, man. Share it with all y'all friends. Tell y'all friends to share it with their friends, and so on and so forth. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really ask for donations because I'm past that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. If anything, I give out once I make it to a certain plateau. I start giving back to people. You know what I'm saying? I don't need donations. You know what I'm saying? But like for us, this I be trying to get people to come in because you know this here is for me. This here is a networking platform. I can meet people. People got brains just like I do. Let's get together. Let's see if we can network and make something happen. You know, that's what I be on. But another thing that I want to bring up is the false sense of realism that we have. I've been putting out content after content after content. Speaking of the street code, you know what I'm saying? What's supposed to be a street code never it's not a street code. I'm not saying fuck the streets in the text of goddamn it, people grinding and going through the hustle and bustle goddamn it to make it somewhere, you know. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the false sense of street code goddamn it, where you know a person can get in your car and he hot, you trying to give him a ride home, you get pulled over by the police, this motherfucker want to throw the pistols and stuff up under your seat, you know, stuff like that where you know you got these grown ass men that's jumping on these women for no reason at all because she can out talk him, he can't out talk her. Let me see who said something here. Yeah, let me see. Oh, somebody got to learn how to goddamn write, homie. That dude don't even know how to spell. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do nothing about it. I don't care about nothing that's going on out there. I'm just delivering the message, homie. I ain't gonna do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Just like I was saying, right? I love this. I love it. Hey, so the false sense of realism. I'm gonna talk about Abdul Robinson. Abdul Robinson, his son Hakeem Robinson, which is Abdul Blue Robinson and Hakeem Ksoo Robinson. So anyway, everybody know about this case, man, out of Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? Queso was locked up for murder. You know, they had allegedly. I'm saying allegedly because this man has an appeal, and it ain't solid. It ain't solid yet. You know what I'm saying? That he's locked up. He got life, but he got appeals. So anytime you're doing an appeal, it can it can open up a way for you. You know what I'm saying? Just like it did for me. So I'm just talking firsthand. So anyway, uh allegedly they got footage of Queso committing the murder, running, jumping over the fence, calling his dad up to get in the car and take him away. You know what I'm saying? So they when they had all this footage, they locked him and his dad and him, his homeboy and his daddy up. His daddy is locked up, right? Queso is not trying to tell the police, like, man, no, my pops wasn't a part of that. Let my pops go. You know what I'm saying? And I done heard a lot of people that say that his pops was was wrong, man. His pops was wrong. He snitched on him. My pops would have went in a blaze of glory, would have died for me. He wouldn't have snitched on me and this here and that there, right? Um, so everybody got these different scenarios of how things should have went, but they not looking at Queso called his pops. His pops didn't know what was going on. Queso called his pops to come pick him up. His pops came and picked him up, you know what I'm saying, to take him home. And that's how his car ended up getting in the footage. That's how they end up locking him up, right? So now he's sitting in jail. Him and his son is in jail. And instead of his son being like, no, my pops didn't have nothing to do with it. He finna get them to sit there and let his pops cook right along with him. You know, he finna let his pops cook right along with him. His pops was like, man, shit, fuck this shit. You're not finna get them to clear my name on this here, homie. You're not finna clear my name on this. Okay. He got them in hollered at his lawyer, got them in save, got them in his shit with his son, them and stuff. And he got them in told what he knew. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I don't condone it, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna say if you gonna say that his pops is fucked up, you gotta say that Queso's fucked up too. You know what I'm saying? So both of them is fucked up. It ain't just one fucked up. Hakeem fucked up for snitching on his son. You know what I'm saying? Not Hakeem. Abdul is fucked up for snitching on his son. You know what I'm saying? Queso is fucked up for not clearing his dad's name. So both of them fucked up. And his dad is seeing the best way out of this fuck up, goddamn, is for him to save himself. You know? But we got all of these people that has never had a life sentence placed on their head, that has never had 30 years placed on their head, and has never done over 5 years in and out of prison, doing 2 years here, 2 years there, in and out, and they'll try to say, "Oh, I did 20 years, and no, I've been in and out, in and out." No, we talking about consistent time, because when you do 10 years, your mind is not the same as it was, goddamn me, when you first came in. When you first come in, it's gonna take you about 5 years to start seeing everything, how everything is moving. It's gonna take you about 10 years before you start missing and understanding, goddamn it, that damn, your kids is growing the fuck up fast, and you ain't out there for them. Your daughter done had a goddamn me son, and you can't see him unless it's on visitation. You know, so this time is passing you by. So if you ain't did over 10 years straight, you don't know how it feel. You know what I'm saying? To really be locked up, homie. Now you starting to do time when once you cross that 10-year threshold, and then you cross that 20-year threshold, then you cross that 30-year threshold. Shit, it's time to start figuring some shit out for yourself, homie. It's time for you to start changing goddamn your ways. It's time for you to get up in that law library. It's time for you to start making some decisions with your life. You know, is this where you want to be for the rest of your life? You want to get out and you want to keep committing crimes and stuff and be in a place like this, or do you wanna get out and have things? That's when you start going into the goddamn law libraries. If you, for a lifer, they put you on the back burner. So they're gonna put you on the back burner, and you can't get into schools and all that stuff, you know. So you buy your own books. You start studying and make your own sell your study, and you go up in there and you study, you come up with businesses and stuff. You got girlfriends, you got friends, you got brothers, sisters, all of this stuff that's beside you. Turn them into business partners. You start creating business while you're in prison. You start going to the law library and you start studying law. You know what I'm saying? Start finding loopholes, because this is something that a lot of people don't understand. You have the Constitution of the United States of America, right? Which is a federal constitution. The state constitutions is broke down from the federal constitution, and they got over 52 state constitutions in each state, and all of these states has a different constitution. The constitution is not the same, you know. So by that alone, it show you that we have a broken constitution, and it's gonna be cracks in that constitution, because some of these state constitutions is not gonna coincide with the federal constitution, which is the United States federal constitution, right? So you look for your loopholes, man. You fight the Constitution and you try to find you a way out, bro. But you come out with a different mindset, a different game plan. You know, it's just all of these people that's sitting here talking about Queso's pops was fucked up, but they condoning Queso allowing his pops to sit up in there and goddamn me and rock with him when he know his pops didn't commit that crime with him. His pops didn't know nothing about that crime. You know, his pops was a street dude. It was one dude even argued with me. Well, he didn't argue with me. He was trying to tell me, and I was telling him, no, I'm talking about this specific case. I'm not talking about no past cases with Blue. You know what I'm saying? With Abdul. I'm not talking about his past cases. He was trying to tell me that Abdul snitched on Queso, you know what I'm saying, in a case prior to that. I mean, snitched on somebody outside of Queso in a case prior to the one that he was locked up with Queso on, right? So I did some investigations, some digging and everything. I didn't find it. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't even found not one person that was locked up on the case with him that said Abdul snitched on him. You know, him, him and some more dudes got popped back in the days, man. On this back when he was younger, before he was all grayed out, got popped. You know what I'm saying? And they got locked up on trafficking uh work. They went down. That man did his time. I didn't see no paperwork saying that man snitched. I ain't even seen nobody step up and was like Abdul snitched on me on that case that we popped. You know what I'm saying? So I don't go off he say she say, but I did do the investigation to see was it true, was it fact, and there was no fact behind it. You know that I could find. There was no. I'm gonna put it like that. There was no fact that I can find. You know what I'm saying? It might be some out there, but I couldn't find it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't heard nobody stand up and say that that man was a snitch. So I'm not finna say that that man snitched on somebody prior to him snitching on his son. I can only say he snitched on his son. You know what I'm saying? And and with the case of his son, it's alleged because he still got an appeal. You know. Let me see who this is. Oh shit. Who is this? Damn. You know, the thing is, what what street dude hadn't told on cops? You know what I'm saying? We could go back to Lucky Luciano. We can go back to St. Clair, Madam St. Clair, Stephanie out of Harlem. We could talk about Bumpy Johnson. We could talk about Frank Lucas. Well, we know he's a snitch anyway. We're not talking about him. We talking about the ones that is not known for snitching. Matter of fact, Lucky Luciano, the one people put on the platform of being the first mob boss, the one that come up with the structure of the foundation of La Costa Nostra, right? If you gonna say that Blue snitched on police, motherfucking uh 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 Lucky Luciano snitched on his whole country. He snitched on his president to the United States to help the United States get in because they was at war. You know what I'm saying? This was World War II going on, and they had to get into goddamn it, Italy. You know what I'm saying? At the time, who was that? That was uh I forgot that dude name, man. Mo- uh I'm gonna come up with his name. I'll probably come up with his name after this here gone. I be having goddamn brain farts and shit on this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? But Lucky Luciano, he snitched. He snitched on his whole country. You know, if we gonna talk about a street dude snitching on the police, right? Lucky Luciano snitched on his whole country. So let's put that in order. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. BG, we got this false sense of street code. Everybody holler about street code and honor amongst the streets. There is no honor amongst thieves, homie. There is no fucking street code. It's a deception. The street code is a deception to get people that's okay. Say for instance, I know, goddamn it, that you want to be down with my crew. You feel me? So I use the false sense of realism for us the streets. Man, you gotta hold this, you gotta take that, you gotta sell this, you gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be down, right? Me getting you in trouble is keeping me free. This is what I'm trying to tell you. That's the false sense of realism. And even now today, it's even worse because the hardest gangsters that beat their chest be the first ones that want to get on the stand and point that damn finger. You know what I'm saying? The same ones that want to beat their chest and holler about how gangster they is because the gangster ain't got to tell you he gangster. People, people ran Sammy the Bull through the ground, homie. Holler about what Sammy the Bull did. You feel me? But they ain't talking about the goddamn fucked up shit that the mafia was trying to do to Sammy the Bull. And it was all caught on tape. And the feds was sitting there playing the tape of his own boss. He's the underboss. John God is the boss. And they talking about taking this man out. All because Sammy the Bull was the money man. John Gotti was the muscle. He was the bull. Sammy the Bull, he was muscle and money though. You see what I'm saying? He was breaking in the money. He knew business. He knew structure. And he was fearing that Sammy the Bull was gonna end up taking his spot. So he had to get rid of Sammy the Bull. And when they seen that, that's when Sammy the Bull was like, damn, my people got them trying to turn on me like that. You feel me? So my thing is, if you gonna say goddamn me something is fucked up, you gotta say something is fucked up all the way, homie. It can't be no one-sided fuck up if you know that this person that you've been loyal to, that this person has been loyal to, been putting his life on the line for, then got bodies and everything, to brung in money and raked in money and everything when you couldn't even do it. And you eating because this person's bringing in all this bread. And you gonna tell me that you plotting to knock him off behind his back? You plotting to knock him off behind his back. This is the dude that got your organization rich. You plotting to knock him off behind his back. And he hears you saying this stuff on wax, and you expect him to goddamn it just allow you to knock him off? Man, that's a false sense of realism, homie. That's a false sense of realism. If that's being gangster, I gotta let you knock me off, homie. Nah, I don't want to be gangster. Fuck that shit. That's for y'all. You know, that's for y'all. You know. These gangsters has been snitching from back in the days. Even Stephanie Sinclair was a snitch. Stephanie Sinclair, Harlem, the queen of Harlem, the one that started Bumpy Johnson. You know what I'm saying? The one Bumpy Johnson was under until she left. Got them, then Bumpy Johnson took over. This is what people don't know nothing about and don't talk about. You know what I'm saying? When what's his name Dutch Shows, when Dutch Shows was putting pressure on her, Bumpy Johnson wanted to fight with him. Stephanie Sinclair was like, no. She started writing petitions to the court, complaining and doing all this stuff in the courts. She went to the people with it. She didn't keep it in the streets. Bumpy Johnson, he was trying to keep it in the streets. So man, snitching been going on, goddamn it, since the beginning of the time, even though these people holler about a real street code. You know what I'm saying? And it really hit me when I was locked up with some of the biggest goddamn motherfucking gang members and shit. They had these motherfuckers locked up in Pelican Bay. They had these motherfuckers locked up, goddamn me, in fucking Walla Walla. They had these motherfuckers locked up in Tucker Max. They had these, you know what I'm saying? I've been around, homie. I ain't just been in one state doing prison time. I've been in different states, homie. And this is what I'm saying. When you start seeing big cats that can put little cats on, these dudes doing life, and they turn around and they sitting down eating pizza and write down notes and shit of how goddamn it they can turn over goddamn it they people. I'm gonna flip my block so I can come home. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. It's a false sense of realism, man. Either y'all cats gonna be stuck in that game, goddamn it, you gonna accept, goddamn it, that okay, when I get popped, one of my homies gonna snitch on me. You see what I'm saying? And you Yeah, somebody just called me, man. And you could deal with that. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? But me, that's something that I can't deal with. I ain't trying to deal with that shit. So I got my ass up out of goddamn the street life mentality. I'm still street. I still move street. I still move militant. But for as my thinking, I'm corporate, homie. I don't do nothing illegal no more. I don't even fuck with cats that do shit illegal. I see cats that I know that's illegal. I'd be cool with them, but I'm not hanging with them. I'm not kicking it with them. Hell no. Man, what's up? What's good with you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Boom. I'm gone. I'm up out of there. You know? I did my time. I'm good. You know? I don't want to be around it. But yeah, man, I gotta get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all coming, man. When I end this, man, y'all share this here with y'all friends, man. Y'all tell y'all friends to share it with their friends, man. Let's blow this thing up, man. We're gonna keep it rolling, man. This is Zopound's Lounge, man. I'm Shot of Zopound. I'm about this thing, man. Y'all stay up.
Hey, little dude. Yeah, you. Hey, little dude. You been talking real reckless on this motherfucking internet, homie. You know what I'm saying? You can love it or hate it, but you gonna respect it. My name's Shot of Zopound. I go on. Oh, you know I go on. Festindos out the windows, hard as fuck with Zoe and shit song. You pussy motherfuckers, I beat you bitches, I break that dick off. The illest special prison, I had you signing up for sick call. I been wrong. We started in this game since the kickoff. I stretch you out like big draws. I'm official, me and my pit dog. Jackman home. Better pay my salad Friday, get your shit tossed. The money don't make your boss, you get knocked off if you ain't got balls. Y'all motherfucker don't wanna see me. Please believe me, just give me one reason. The cock can squeeze it easy. I'm just on the internet beefing. So see, I'm never catch your bitch ass slipping. I'm slapping sleeping. You know what I mean? I ain't that guy you don't wanna try. My patience is a business. Open sniper 5, Facebook Live, assassination like Kennedy. Shooting no noise. So pound to put your ass up on the chop. See no cops, bringing that acid, bleach your mop. Don't you fucking get me hot. I slide on top of the Austin Martin, dropping the clip. They Draco, bet your block them makes a lot. Stop a lie, nigga, stop. Whoa, now they trying to duck them 50 shots. Crowd serving the land in heavy metal rock. Fucking get me hot. Pass the tool to my hooligan on the spot to act a bully and end up blown up out of dark. So it's blind to cold that off some boat to blocks and all black just like the spots. Got profit shot from the Scots to large mop. If you fucking get me hot, that bushy jury you be in, old skinny car. Suck, I take a shit out on your bins. Opposite that point, that's been win. Ever since my niece turned 10. So first day out, ain't need no voucher. Still on the couch with twin. It's 3 things I never seen before. Virgin hope, UFO outside my door. And a clown with a job, but still a hobo. Online gangsta bitch in person, you a no-show. Let's stay on the road, driving them truck, a fuck boy, you don't know. So keep you yell, I dress up with AT pimpin' and you easy to do. My love for those 100 with wasted pistols on the good truth. You can talk that talk, but really ain't about no squilling with no Subaru. Don't make me be who I used to, and up for 2 scoops on your fruit loop. 2 yes, bug out, my boat just swooping when I say so. Fucking child raper, why spray your shit like Mako? Cool attack, Bullaka, leave them crippled in that halo. So much Chueto with them Draco, and shot past the leak and Prego. Hot, slide on top of the off the mark, the drop when I cock the Draco, bet your block them bakes a lot. Stop a lie, I need to stop. Whoa, now they trying to duck them 50 shots. Crowd serving the lead, that heavy metal rock. Fucking get me hot. Pass the tool to my hooligan on the spot. Yeah, acting fully and end up blown out by the dock. So it's blind to COVID off some bunch of blocks and all black just like the swat. Got project shock from the Scots to large mop. If you fucking get me hot. This dude been all over the social media, man, talking shit about me. Oh, that's my brother. He did me wrong. He this, he that. Man, tell them motherfuckers about them little girls you been molesting. You know what I'm saying? You got cats that to sell out you with you because you been molesting their kids, homie. You been looking at their kids real funny, homie. That's what motherfuckers need to be talking to you about. That's what they need to be asking you about. This dude soft as marshmallow. He get on that motherfucker hollering all this beat shit. That dude gonna call the police on y'all, homie. If y'all go over there and y'all flip over that nigga trash can, knock over all that garbage that's in his trash can, he gonna call the police on you. I'm telling you, he gonna hit 911 before y'all even come over there to his shit. He already know it. I'm telling you, he gonna give you a fucked up ass address. He gonna have y'all going to a wrong destination, hollering about it's him. That's not him, homie. This dude is soft as marshmallows. You too little, homie. You can't fight, homie. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna shoot shit to bust a grape, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You all up in other motherfucking business, nigga. All the motherfuckers that I'm dealing with. You wanna have some say-so in my life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get you something about yourself, nigga. Get some substance about yourself. Stop acting like a bitch, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's what you acting like. You acting like a motherfucking bitch, homie. And that's what I'm saying. This is the only time you'll ever hear me say something, you know what I'm saying, that's coming at a motherfucking troll, nigga. That nigga's a troll. I don't know that nigga like that. No, he my brother. I'm not your fucking brother, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your motherfucking brother. And any motherfucker that's standing up behind him, goddamn it, shit, fuck y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm standing on all 10s, nigga, representing this old shit, nigga, to the fullest. You know what I'm talking about? You can love it or hate it, nigga. My name's Chatta Pound, nigga, and I'm gonna be here. Shit.